Hello everyone, I am Krati Jain and in this video I am going to share with you what is inner child healing. So there is a lot of hype about inner child concept nowadays in personal development industry because everyone is talking about inner child and clearing your limiting beliefs and removing the negative patterns from your life. But what exactly it is, I am going to explain you in a very simple way. So let's get started. So, how the idea of sharing this inner child story came into my mind? I was in my gym a few days back and I have went there for a Zumba class. But I got to know that there is no Zumba class today and someone is coming to take a session on spirituality. तो जो स्पिरिचुअलिटी पे एक सेशन होने वाला था जिम में जिसमें ब्रह्म कुमारीज करके जो एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है वहाँ से एक लेडी आई थी and she was looking like BK Shivani only. So I thought of attending the session. So मैंने जब सेशन अटेंड किया तो उन्होंने बताया कि बहुत सारे स्पिरिचुअलिटी के जो रूल्स होते हैं डेली लाइफ में कैसे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. She taught a lot of things about how our life should be, etc. etc. But in the end of the session, she took a guided meditation. She applied the techniques of inner child healing and NLP, and she actually tried to get the emotions out of people from their childhood. उनकी childhood के जो traumas, pains and suffering है उनको बाहर लेकर आई. So basically what she did was nothing but a life coach or a psychologist do with their clients, and then in the meditation only clicked the idea. I got the idea that why everyone who is into personal development, who is into spirituality, or who is anything related to growth, productivity, any field anyone is in, why it is important to clear all the cache and cookies we have from our past in our software. So that is how the idea came into my mind that I am going to share a video explaining how inner child is the basis of any kind of transformation, or I would say it is the ABC of personal transformation. Also, the greatest trainers and coaches of the world use the inner child concept to heal their inner child first, to heal the inner child of their clients first, and then they can program anything in their mind which can lead them to their success. उस सेशन में जिम में मुझे अचानक से ये क्लिक हुआ कि why every single person talks about inner child when it comes to heal themselves or it comes to achieving anything in their lives. Anything which is related to progress, growth, or prosperity, there is the connection of inner child in it. A lot of trainers and coaches, including world known coaches like Marisa Peer, like Ken Honda, like Shefali Zuberi, all of these people, they in their courses, so I've taken their courses and I've learned from them. So Marisa Peer is a therapist and psychologist, so it makes sense that she uses inner child model in her work. But there is one coach who is Jim Quick and he is into speed reading and memory. So even in that course also, they talk to you about taking your memories to the past, clearing the cache and cookies there, and then come back to your current life and then start any kind of inner work. उसी तरह शिफाली जबरी करके जो कॉन्शियस पेरेंटिंग एक्सपर्ट है, she also takes you to the past before you go into any parenting thing. आप parenting से पहले अपने आप को रीपेरेंट करें और रीपेरेंट करने के लिए she takes you to the past only. She tries to heal you from your childhood traumas and then she brings again you to the current reality, and now you have got the base or the foundation to get the further work for yourself. उसी तरह सिद्धार्थ राजशेखर is one of my mentors and he is into digital marketing space and coaching, but still there is no connection between digital marketing and inner child. But still in his sessions he also takes you to a place where you explore your emotions and thoughts and works on your inner self first, and then only he takes you to the digital marketing concept. So this thing really fascinated me because all of the best trainers and coaches of the world are using this concept called inner child but they don't use the same term as it is. They have their own ways of clearing the cache and cookies of their participants, and then it lays a foundation for your inner work, and then you proceed ahead. So this is how it clicked the idea that it's really important to share the concept of inner child with all of you. So let's start with the formal definition of inner child healing. So what is inner child healing? So basically, inner child is all about identifying your emotions, accepting your emotions, and healing your emotions from the childhood. So ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी की लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा जब ड्रामेटिक होता है, किसी के साथ कुछ ट्रॉमा होता है लाइफ में, तभी उनका इनर चाइल्ड फॉर्म होता है, ऐसा नहीं है. See, every person has an inner child and we all need to heal our inner child. So हर person जो कि ह्यूमन बीइंग है, जिसके पास थॉट्स, इमोशंस एंड फीलिंग्स है, उन सभी का इनर चाइल्ड होता है. इनर चाइल्ड फीलिंग का ये मतलब नहीं है कि आपका चाइल्डहुड एबनॉर्मल हुआ है. इट्स लाइक जो भी हमारा अनप्रोसेस्ड डेटा है इनसाइड आवर हेड. सी, व्हेन वी आर किड्स वी डू नॉट हैव मच अंडरस्टैंडिंग टू एक्सप्रेस आवर फीलिंग्स एंड इमोशंस. आप इमेजिन कीजिए, एक छोटा बेबी होता है. जब कोई न्यू बॉर्न बेबी होता है तो वो कैसा होता है? ही इज़ ब्लैंक स्लेट. एक ब्लैंक स्लेट की तरह हम इस पृथ्वी पे आते हैं, एंड देन हमारे आसपास की सराउंडिंग से, हमारे पेरेंट्स, फैमिली, केयर टेकर्स से, हमारे आसपास के ऑब्जेक्ट से, हमारी लाइफ की एक्सपीरियंस और इवेंट से हम अपनी दिमाग में डाटा एंटर फीड करना स्टार्ट करते हैं. तो वो जो डाटा अंदर जाता है ना, वो सिर्फ पॉजिटिव डाटा नहीं होता है, नेगेटिव डाटा भी बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. एंड दैट टू नेगेटिव फीलिंग्स एंड इमोशंस जो हमने प्रोसेस नहीं किया है, उस अनप्रोसेस्ड इमोशंस और फीलिंग्स से जो हमारे अंदर एक अलग पार्ट पर्सनालिटी बन जाता है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड इनर चाइल्ड. सो वो अनप्रोसेस्ड डाटा, इंफॉर्मेशन, फीलिंग्स, इमोशंस, ट्रॉमास जो हमारे अंदर स्टोर्ड होते हैं, उसकी वजह से हमारा एक अलग सबकॉन्शियस में एक अलग पर्सनालिटी बन जाती है. एंड दैट पर्सनालिटी, दैट पार्ट ऑफ आवर पर्सनालिटी ओनली इज़ एन इनर चाइल्ड. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई बच्चा है जो हमारे अंदर बैठा है और वो कभी कभी बाहर आता है, एंड दैट इज़ कॉल्ड इनर चाइल्ड. इन अ वेरी सिंपल लेमन लैंग्वेज, inner child is that part of our personality which is vulnerable, that part of our personality where we have not processed the information, emotions and feelings. और वो अनएक्सप्रेस्ड फीलिंग्स, इमोशंस जब हमारी प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में, जब हमारी करंट लाइफ में हमारे सामने आता है, तो वो एंगर के रूप में, फियर के रूप में, रिजेंटमेंट, गिल्ट एंड अ लॉट ऑफ नेगेटिव फीलिंग्स के आसपास वो बाहर आता है. So every person has an inner child inside of them, irrespective of the fact whether their childhood was completely normal or they had any traumatic experiences in their past. So this is a very basic thing explained to you about inner child. What is an inner child? So also I did a program in 2016 called Landmark Forum, and in Landmark Forum also they don't use the word the inner child, but the process is just the same. They take you to the past. They make you relive the memories of your childhood, identify those trigger points, those emotions and feelings which makes you feel vulnerable, and heal them. So this was the most simple explanation of inner child. Who is an inner child? We all are inner childs. We all have a part in our personality which is vulnerable and we do not show it to the world, and that only is called the inner child. Inner child basically means that aspect of our personality which we carry inside us, which is wounded, which is broken, which is unhealed, and which is in pain or in frustration. So inner child is that part of our subconscious which has been picking up messages way before we started to understand what language is, what feelings are, what emotions are. The inner child concept, it's a part of psychology, and inner child concept has been given by Carl Jung in 1800 century, and that is why this concept is not new. It's just that people have started to use the same term called inner child, and previously वो किसी अलग अलग नाम से जाना जाता था. तो जब हम 3 साल के होते हैं तब से लेकर जब तक हम 8 साल के होते हैं, तब तक हमारी सारी प्रोग्रामिंग हो चुकी होती है. सो वो जो प्रोग्रामिंग होती है जिससे हम पूरी अपने आगे की सारी लाइफ स्पेंड करने वाले हैं, वी हैव गॉट एवरीथिंग अबाउट ourselves, about society, about people, about life, about relationships, about money, about marriage, about एवरी सिंगल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ आर लाइफ हमने सारी चीज़ें वहीं पे सीख ली होती है और हम वहीं से ऑपरेट करते हैं। तो जब भी हमारी लाइफ में कोई भी इशू होता है तो उसका जो रूट कॉज होता है वो पास्ट में ही होता है, वो चाइल्डहुड में ही होता है। अगर कोई हेल्थ का इशू है, अगर कोई रिलेशनशिप का इशू है, या कोई भी करियर, मनी, फाइनेंस रिलेटेड कोई भी इशू होता है, तो सब चीज़ों की प्रोग्रामिंग तभी हुई होती है। तो इन ऑर्डर टू डील विद द रूट कॉज ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम, इनर चाइल्ड हीलिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट। तो इनर चाइल्ड हीलिंग का काम ही यही होता है कि आप अभी जहाँ हैं, आप अभी लाइफ में जहाँ पे भी हैं, वहाँ से अगर आपको लाइफ में आगे प्रोग्रेस करना है इन ऑल द एरियाज ऑफ योर लाइफ, so you have to get back to your past, heal your childhood traumas. So when you heal yourself, you get a strong foundation, and from there the actual journey of transformation starts. If you want to succeed in any of the areas of your life, the key is inner child healing, and that is why I call inner child healing as the ABC of personal disruption. So this was the most simplest version of explanation of inner child healing. सबसे आसान तरीके से मैंने एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश की है what is an inner child and what it can do for you. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.